Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy CurtTheJerk saying what up. I just gonna discuss about the journey on NCL Aqua cruise. My opinion of it, and I guess when you get a chance, you can come on the ship and check it out for yourself. The ship is laid out well, good. You know, it's definitely good for somebody that like to sit down and lounge and relax because they got so many different relax areas where you can relax and have a good time and just chill, listen to some music. They always got a live band playing a lot, from what I noticed. And then they got some nice shows and events. They got the Prince. The Prince is pretty good. I think the Prince show Revolution, it was pretty good. And then they had another show like it's like what is it called? See my brain. I have a brain fart right now. Well, I can't remember the name of the show right now, but I can remember the Prince show, and then the comedy show was amazing. It was two good comedy. Oh, Revolution. No, Prince's Revolution. Mm-hmm. It's Prince's Revolution. What's the other one? Oh, the Element. It's called the Element. They did all types of stuff. They had a magician in there, people doing flips and lights, and it was amazing. Like it was a lot to look at, you know. And then the beauty of it is they got the people come around, get you a nice little drink, so you can have a nice little drink like this, similar to this, while you're looking at those events. And those events was amazing. I always say this ship pretty much is pretty well made. I think they did a great job with it. As far as more like an up tempo and party, I don't think it's more of a young person cruise. I think it's more like a retire person's cruise, like somebody that's more like just looking for relaxation. They got like a nice spa oasis where you can go there and get a massage. You could jump into the waters. With water got like oil in it. It's like warm. They got like a secluded type jacuzzi, which is a dark, comfortable for the eyes and stuff like that. It's really nice. And then they got a nice, beautiful workout gym. I went in there a few times. I was trying to do like at least 5 out of 7 days on this cruise, but I only hit it twice, which is still good. You know, it's great. It's a real nice. It was a real nice experience, you know. And then they got roller coasters and stuff like that. The only ride I've been on was the I don't know the name of it, but what it is you go all the way up to the top, and they weigh you before you get on it, because if you're a big chunky guy like me, they want to make sure you're not overweight to be on the ride. So I had to get weighted, which is okay. I felt good that I could qualify, you know. So I guess weight loss journey is working for me. You get on it, and what happens is the ground drops. The ground drops, so you're literally free falling all the way down from 18 stories all the way down to almost near the bottom of the ship, which is crazy, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, oh my God, is this gonna stop? I felt like I was flying in the air for a long time. But it was good though. It stopped eventually, so I think that was amazing. And then you got all the restaurants. You got Indulge. Indulge is pretty good because you sit down and then somebody come to you. You know, you have a kiosk and you can go on the machine. I think it's a PLS thing. You get to press buttons on it and pick whatever food you want to eat. And me and my wife tried a lot of different dishes. It was pretty decent. The drinks is pretty okay. The drinks is, to me, I'm not a fan of the drinks in Indulge. But they got so many different bars in the ship. This ship got 17 bars. So if you ever thought about cruising and you want to make sure you have a drink, they even got a whiskey bar. They got a whiskey bar. They even got a cigar bar where it's just people smoking cigars, and they have it like in a close confinement. Nice, mellow background, comfortable. You know, you can smoke your cigar. You could probably have a shot of whiskey or a drink of whiskey. They got the game going. It's nice, eloquent. You know, it's very nice. They got a lot of stuff on it. They got Los Lobos. That's a nice restaurant. They got some real good food in there. They even got like a hibachi grill. You see the hibachi grill when people throw the knives in the air and stuff like that, and they cook the food in front of you. They got one of those in there. So if your family want to have that kind of experience when you're on the ship, it's pretty cool. And then they also have an Italian restaurant too. You know, it can't be. You know, Italian restaurants are always awesome. You know how that goes. So this ship got a lot of stuff on it. I mean, as far as the good, I like the good of it. You know, I like the fact that they made it. They was more mindful that you got people that's probably walking around the ship and they just need a place to sit or lounge, and they got so many different lounge areas where it's amazing. There's so many all over the place. I thought they did a good job with that. That's pretty much the plus. And then And they got the little nightclub. The nightclub is pretty okay. You know, it's pretty decent. Now, I'll tell you about the minus. Let me tell you what I think about the minus. I think they don't have enough The shopping area is not as massive as the other cruise lines where they have a lot of different shopping, a lot of tchotchke stuff you could buy. I think they could use a little bit more of that. And I think they could make the events more organized. I think I've been traveling with Royal Caribbean so much, it would be nice if NCL follows suit with Royal Caribbean, make it so you can have to do reservations for everything, because it makes it easier for people that book reservations, so you don't have to wait online for so long. Because one thing I would say is, when I went to Royal Caribbean, we booked for everything we wanted to do within the 7 days, but without even being on a cruise ship yet. We talking about sitting on a seat in a house, booking whatever journey, whatever event they have on the ship. And then once we got on the ship, we just bypassing the lines, which I thought was amazing. It felt like it gave you like a VIP feeling and stuff like that. And the only thing we didn't do is we didn't book the Haven so we could see how the Haven is. But from the beginnings of it, I don't think the Haven is going to be better than MSC. I think MSC wins when they come to, they got the yacht club in MSC. I think theirs a little bit better, because if you at the cruise terminal, we priority boarding, so we get on before a lot of people. Besides Haven, Haven gets on first and then priority boarding next. But the experience I saw with the yacht club, when I was looking at a few YouTube videos, and that's from MSC, right? The yacht club, they have a butler that escorts you on the ship. I thought that was hot. If you want to feel rich for a moment, ain't nothing like going on the yacht club. They escort you on the ship, and then they got so many different areas in the yacht club that's only for exclusively yacht club people, where it's almost like a ship inside of a ship where you can have so many different experiences. The Haven got something like that, but a lot of the stuff is still outside with everybody else, with the general population of people. But I don't want to get into details with that, because I didn't get a chance to experience the Haven for myself to give you my own personal experience. I'm only going by a few YouTubers that was talking about the Haven. They were talking about the experience. But I could give you my experience in my room, and I think the rooms on this ship is a lot better than the rooms on Royal Caribbean and a lot of other ones. They did a great job with it. It's very sizable. It's big. Got the balcony, the bed, full bathroom and everything. I mean, it don't got a shower. I mean, it don't got a tub, but if they wanted to, they could throw a tub there. It was pretty big. The bathroom was pretty big and everything, and a lot of closet space. It's almost like what I did is we lined up all our shoes on the wall. We put all our clothes away. Now, today's the last day, so now we gotta disembark, right? And when you priority boarding, you get to disembark first before everybody else. So now we just gotta pack up, and now they got a go away party tonight at the nightclub. I think it's at 11 something. So what we gotta do is be strategic, right? Because we need to make sure that we get an outfit. And then make sure we have an outfit for the next day, and we gotta make sure it can fit in our carry-on bag, because we want our luggage to be taken out, down near where we about to exit and stuff like that, so we don't have to carry our luggage and stuff like that, which would be a lot better. But ultimately, this ship, I think, is more for people that's retired and they want to relax and be comfortable. It's not so much of a party ship. It's more of a laid back, more eloquent. People are very nice, all the staff, they all should get an A+. They all should get raises, because they're very well, very nice and well respectable. And the drinks is pretty. I'll give the drinks a grade C+. They could do a little better with the drinks as far as making them a little bit stronger than, But ultimately, this is a nice ship, and it's NCL Aqua, and it's going to Bermuda. And now the experience with Bermuda is a whole different story. I think we need probably a whole new video to talk about the experience in Bermuda. I don't want to really give so much of a bad experience with Bermuda, because it was just those cold days, and that's just how it was. Because normally in May, it's not so cold in Bermuda like that. But we just been having some cold days for 2026. It's just been some cold days out there. The Bermuda experience that we did, we went to Hamilton, and it looked like all the shops closed down at like 5 p.m. So if you're not doing that at 5 p.m., that's it. But we got a chance to go to a place called Pickles and Onions. It's called Pickles and Onions, a famous restaurant in Bermuda. And they also make that famous Bermuda sandwich that everybody talks, they rave about, which is the raisin bread with coleslaw and fish. That's their signature sandwich from Bermuda, and it didn't taste bad. It was pretty good. The sad part is that when me and my wife, we didn't finish the whole thing, so we took it and we was trying to bring it on a ship. They don't let you bring food on the ship, so it was sad that we had to throw it out. But the half that I ate of it was amazing, so that's something to think about. So now, my opinion, NCL, I'll recommend anybody go on the ship, check it out, have a good time. It's relaxed, it's cost efficient. It's good for kids too, because they got a lot of different activities for kids. They got a game room on here. They got the roller coaster at the top. They got swimming pools all over the place. So if your kids want to jump in the pool, now for adults they got hot tubs. So if you want to jump into the hot tubs and have a good time, you can do that. I recommend people do that, like jump in a hot tub, get your legs wet or something. So even though if you're outside and it might look cold, the water's warm. They regulate the temperature of the water, so the water stay warm even if it's a little chilly outside on the deck. So it's something to think about when you come on the ship. Come on the ship with intentions to get, have relaxation. Go to the spa. The spa is good. Be careful of the upselling, because sometimes we go to the spas, they put all these lotions and all that smell real good, make your skin soft, and then they say, okay, we're gonna sell this to you for a lot of money. Half that product you probably could just buy it on Amazon or something. I don't know. I'm not a professional with that. Don't let me get you. If you like it, I love it. If you want to buy something from it, do it. But I would recommend everybody definitely try the spa. The spa is like a whole oasis. It's beautiful. Also, they got I tell everybody when it comes to like shopping on the ship, try to shop on the last day, because that's when everything is like 50% off, 60% off, because they trying to get you to buy stuff on the way out the door. So things are a lot cheaper on the last day. The first day, not so much sales, right? So you're going to spend the maximum money. But on the last day, that's when you can actually buy something that be within reasonable price and stuff like that. So that's pretty much my story when it comes to NCL Aqua. I think it's a pretty decent ship, but it's more of a relaxed ship now. If you're looking for a party, jump up and down, going crazy, I recommend Carnival Cruise for that. I've been on Carnival quite a few times. It's nice. Royal Caribbean got some party stuff too. I would say the party cruises is MSC. MSC is not bad at all, depending on where you're going. If you got a crew, it's fun. Me and my sons, we was on MSC, we did karaoke every day. So it all depends on what your taste is. They got karaoke on this ship too. I think the room that they use the karaoke in is a little snug, and they could use a bigger room. But other than that, it's not bad. The karaoke and the improv is real nice. Oh yeah, and they also got Price is Right on here. That's what I wanted to talk about. Price is Right. We missed it. We missed the reservation for Price is Right, but we had one. People said that was amazing, so we didn't get a chance to get on that one. Then they got like a couples game, which I thought was cool too. So check it out. Book NCL Aqua. And if you like it, I got a travel agent. She does an amazing job. And her name is Mary. And I will be leaving her contact information. Check her out. She does a good job. She booked, she'll get you discounts, possibility if there's discounts exist. She'll at least get you a group discount. If you got a lot of people, there may be discounts involved. She's really good. Like, I've been dealing with her for a while, and I always get some extra stuff out of it. Like, this time around, I got 3 bottles of champagne that I didn't even touch yet, because me and my wife don't even drink champagne. But we have a big bar, so we like to throw it in our bar and collect it. When we got on the ship, we had 3 bottles of champagne. We had chocolates, like chocolate strawberries and stuff like that. We had like little chocolate cake pieces and stuff like that. It was amazing. We tore it up. Me and Mark tore that up, right? A couple of days later, they came with a whole big thing of chocolates again. I was like, listen, they're trying to make us gain weight on this shit. So there's a lot of fun on it. You gotta check it out for yourself, Don't let nobody cheat you out of a cruise experience. Going on a cruise is a game changer, especially if you have a family. And, because you know how it is, right? If you take vacation with your family, let's say if you got kids, right? You take a trip, right? And you worried about what everybody eat every day, right? Since you already paid for the hotel, now you got to worry about what you and the kids eat every day. But think about something that's all-inclusive, right? You come on a ship. They got all kinds of dinings, restaurants, and stuff. And I'm not talking about signature diners where you got to spend your money. That's for extra stuff if you're trying to get flaming young and all that. But if you're just trying to get regular food like shrimp, chicken, beef, whatever you're trying to get, they have it on the ship. You know, you got the buffet style, or if you want to sit down in a restaurant setting, they got that as well. It's all free of charge. It's included in your package plan. And you can eat and drink and have a good time. You know, get the drink package plan, which NCL has, to me, I think have the best program for the drink package. Get that. Have yourself a nice little drink like this. I've been drinking these all day. Had that. I got a shot of tequila. And then I get me a nice little meal. I had what? Today I had baked chicken. I had baked chicken wings with barbecue sauce on it. It was amazing. They did a good job here. So the food is amazing. They got a restaurant called Indulge. You go in there and you pick what you want on the kiosk and you'll love it. They got quite a few restaurants in here where you can eat and have a good time. So it's just something to think about. Think of NCL Aqua Cruise. And this is CurtTheJerk. This is my opinion of this cruise. And I hope this helped everybody. And peace and God bless everybody. Thumbs up.